What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Phil Taitt Show. Today I'm joined with the incomparable Brandy. She sold over 40 million albums worldwide. She's acted in hit films. She puts out hit album after hit album. She is a singing sensation. She's starring as Roxy Hart in Chicago on Broadway. It's no one else but Miss Brandy. I hope you all enjoy. I'm so happy you're the Grammy Award Winning. You're starring in the longest American musical, Chicago.
Yes.
On Broadway.
On Broadway.
You're halfway there to the end.
I know.
How does it feel so far?
It is something that I can't really explain. I've been using certain words like magical and phenomenal and superb and all these words, but it doesn't do what the experience. It doesn't do it justice. You know, it's God.
It's God.
It really is. It's like I've awakened and I've stepped into a dream, and I never ever want to wake up, and I'm never going to.
Was this a dream that you always had to one day be on Broadway?
I've always wanted to be on Broadway. I just didn't know when I was gonna, get the opportunity. But for me, this change for me was about just dedicating my life to being the best version of myself. So I started to do a spiritual practice and a physical practice, and really align my mind, body, and soul. Really align it, and then Chicago presented itself. So it was like a blessing, because I did this work to be the best version of me.
So would you say that was somewhat of the preparation for Roxy Hart?
That was the preparation for my life, and Roxy Hart is just a part of my journey, but that was the preparation for the next Brandy.
It almost seems like the manifestation of Brandy.
It's the transition into being comfortable in my own skin, and I just love the way I feel.
I'm just so happy the critics are raving about you.
They are, I don't even know what they're talking about.
I saw you Monday night, and when I tell you those riffs and those runs, you're still who you are, and still bringing your own self to the character Roxy. And I think that's beautiful.
Thank you.
When I watched it wasn't someone who was trying to be like the other people on Broadway.
Right.
Like,
You have to bring your own thing
bring your
to
own
it.
sauce.
Yeah, that's what makes it authentic, and that's what makes it different.
Brandy, take me back to the beginning of your career. You were 15 years old. Your hit album, it sold so many records.
I know.
Tell me, did you expect that album to be that big?
I didn't. I didn't expect anything. I just wanted to be a singer. I wanted to be just like Whitney Houston. I wanted to do 10% of what she could do. That's all I wanted to do. I didn't even want to do the full 100. I wanted to do 10. She was the dream. She was the possibility. That she was the person that I saw, that I felt like, wow, it's possible. I could do it. I could do something with my singing, and that's all I wanted to do. And then it turned out to be what it was, and I was like, whoa.
Look at this.
Yeah.
I Want to Be Down.
I Want to Be Down.
All those hit records.
Yeah.
And we're still playing them today.
I know. We got to get you some new stuff to play, though, now.
Oh, I can't wait for the new stuff.
Absolutely.
But the old stuff is still good. It's classic, because you know why? Because you're a legend.
Thank you.
That's why.
Thank you very much. You're so cute. I love your look.
I wore this for you.
I see. I love your yellow. Yellow's good for you.
Was your idea of success at that time to sell records, or was it to make people happy? Was it to share?
Of course it was to make people happy, but of course it was also to become a star. When you're at that age, you want to be popular. You want everybody to know you. You want to get the experience of what it's like to sign autographs and be noticed. Like, hey, do you know who I am? You want to. But that's a young mind. So of course I went through that phase of just wanting to be, popular and known, and I wanted everybody to know me and that. But now it's a different thing.
It's a different thing.
It's a different thing now, because I know that I'm here to do something else. It's not just about entertainment. It's not just about records and acting, and it's all of that, because I'm an artist. But it really is about service. It is about service.
I like that.
It's about sharing. It's about inspiring people. It's about helping people to realize that their dreams are already true. And it's about being that reflection, that example that, never give up, work hard.
Dedication.
Dedication. You have to be a vessel for God to do the work through you. You have to be a good vessel. You can't be just a vessel that just is not healthy, not taking care of yourself, not, and so I'm the example of that.
What were one of the struggles that came along that you didn't expect would be there?
Oh, so many struggles that came along. Growing up in the public eye was very hard, because I didn't know who I was as a person at all. I didn't know who I was. So everybody telling you who you are, you get confused on who to be. And so that's very difficult, coming up and finding your own way. But my daughter saved me. My daughter saved my
Sarai.
life. I had her at 23, had her very young, and you know, she saved my life because I had to get my act together because it wasn't just about me anymore. It was about her. So, you know, and she saved my life, and now, you know, we just have the best bond and the best relationship, and she's my only baby. It's just her and I love it. I love where we are in our life together and our relationship, and she sees a difference, and she sees a change in me.
Beautiful.
And she sees an example. She sees a happy mom. Happy mom is a happy baby.
I like that.
Yeah.
Brandy, who are you?
Who am I?
Who are you?
I'm me.
You're you.
I'm me. I'm me. I'm an inspiration. I am a person of love and compassion. I wouldn't harm a fly, you know, and I love people.
I think what I love about you is that you are so humble. I was so touched when you waited for each individual person.
Yeah.
I think it's a beautiful thing after you've been in the game for 20 years.
But it's not about that. It's not about how long I've been in the game. It's about the fact that you guys have been with me since I've been in the game. That's what it's about.
And we love you.
You know, and it's about that. It's about you guys have been there for me from the very beginning. And so to take a moment just to say thank you, and you know, for you guys to come and see me in Chicago. Some people have flown from, you know, out of town and you know, brought their family for Mother's Day and, you know, birthdays, and you know, it's only right for me to stand out there and let them know and look people eye to eye and tell them how much I appreciate that, because this is new for me. This is a new experience for me, and so to share that with fans that have been there since the beginning, it does something for me. It keeps me going. It makes me feel like I got to give more and keep on going.
We want more.
I know, and that's what makes me keep going.
Brandy, if you could tell your younger self something, what would that be?
That everything is okay. And everything was always okay. You just didn't know it.
What does that word legacy mean to you? What do you want your legacy to entail?
I want my legacy to be that I really cared about what God gave me, and that I really cared about how I shared it. And just being an example, a role model. I am an example, I'm a role model, and I'm an inspiration. And I'm a reflection of hard work and never giving up and always, you know, striving. You know, I'm not perfect, but I'm definitely in my example. Like, this is it. This is the next Brandy. This is really what I've discovered, is that I have to continue to be a role model. I have to continue to be an example, and I've taken on that responsibility, and I have to be an example of inspiration and of service.
With the platform that you have is what you kind of want to share with young adults around the world.
Yes, this is a movement. This is about never giving up. This is about understanding that your dreams are already true. This is about changing your mind. You change your life. This is what I'm here to share with people, on top of entertainment, because I love to sing, I love to dance, and I love to act. So we're gonna mix it all in, and we have magic, and we have love, and we have everything.
And you got some hot stuff coming. You're coming to BET,
yes.
playing Zoe Moon.
Yes.
You're on Chicago.
Yes.
Broadway.
I'm extending on Chicago as well.
You're extending.
I'm extending a little bit longer. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then, you know, so many great things that's happening, you know, with the music and with a book. And
book?
You know, yeah, I have a book that I'm going to start writing about my walk with my struggles and how I've figured out a way to overcome everything. And that's another example that if you don't give up and if you do the right thing, things can change.
Brandy, new music.
Music is coming.
I can't wait.
And the new music is...
Is it tough?
It's different.
It's different?
It's different.
Are there new writers on this?
There's going to be new writers. It's going to be a new producer too. Camper. DJ Camper. He's awesome.
Oh, it's going to be hot.
It's going to be hot, but it's going to be real.
Raw.
Raw. Very raw, very real, and very artistic. Yeah.
Are you going to still be layering your tracks the same way?
I don't know.
All the harmonies, or
I may, yeah, because I love singing harmony. But I'm gonna sing. Okay. I'm gonna sing.
I can't wait.
Like, everybody needs to hear
And we heard that in Chicago.
My soul, yeah.
We heard that in Chicago.
But I love you know, playing around the studio and doing different things with sounds and stuff. You know, because I'm blessed with an instrument, so we can use it as an instrument. Yes. But the foundation of the music will be real and raw.
Brandy, what's on your iPod right now? What are you listening to?
I listen to The Theory of Everything. It's a soundtrack from a movie called The Theory of Everything, and it's just classical, really nice music, and that's all I listen to right now. It just keeps me in the zone. I'm really in a focused discipline zone. That's why I'm not listening to a whole bunch of stuff. But that's what I'm listening to, because it's no lyrics, it's just music, and I get a chance to just drop into character and stay as focused as possible.
Just before we go, what's one piece of advice that you would give to any person that has a dream? People that come from disadvantaged communities and their parents or people and their friends tell them you can't make it and that you cannot rise above and be somebody. What would you tell them?
I would tell them that first of all, that God is very real. Let's just get that clear. Let's just be clear about that. And then I would say that God gives you the dream. So God has the power to accomplish the dream through you. So you have to believe that and believe only that. The negativity, people have to understand that negative thoughts create negative experiences. And so you have to remove the negative thoughts. And every time there's a negative thought about your dream not being true already, you replace it. My dream is already true. Everything is in divine order, and then you won't want to wake up. And that's how it happens. But negative thinking, that has to stop. You cannot negative think. Learning how to think is learning how to live.
Brandy, do you know how much you are loved?
Yes.
You know that?
I know now.
No, I'm glad you do.
I know now. I know now.
You are loved.
I know now, and I need it. I feed off of it, and I love back. I love my fans. I love my stars. I love my extended family. You guys have been there from the beginning. You guys believed when I didn't, and you never gave up on me. And I'm forever indebted to you. And that's why from here on, it's on and popping.
I hear that. Can I get a pound? Can I get a pound to that?
This earring is giving me a problem, but it's
all
okay.
good though.
I'm gonna take this one out. All right, we're good.
Can I get a handshake on that one? It's on and popping.
It's on and popping.
Because you come in. I see great things for you.
Yeah,
great things God has in store for you.
Yes, the next Brandy.
This is the next Brandy.
Yes, it is.
But just before we go, I want to share with you, I know you saw it, but I did a piece on Silent, your friend, because I'm a huge fan of his, who has become a friend.
Yeah.
And friend is not just saying, just because this happens. Yes. No, we support each other on our endeavors.
He loves you too.
And I'm thankful for that. Yeah. How has the working relationship been with Silent?
Silent is a very special person to me because he's always shown me love and loyalty, and in return, that's what I've done with him, and we have an understanding. We have a great relationship. He's a very honest person. Silent doesn't really let me get away with a lot of things, and I like that.
That's good.
He's not a yes person. I like no people. I like people that say no. You know what I mean? I don't like people to tell me yes when it's really no. And he's one of those kind of people. He says no, and he has my back all the time.
When he put that 20-year segment piece together for you,
who does that?
You were overwhelmed.
I was overwhelmed. Like that takes a lot of thought, and that takes a lot of love to do that for someone. And he's done a lot of magical things for me, and I'm forever indebted to him. And he's a part of my team. He's a part of my life, and I'm just thankful for him. And I'm glad that you guys are friends.
And thank you. And Brandy, I just want to let you know, we're getting ready to sign off.
Okay.
I love you. When I first started my show, I said, people asked me, who was the first person you want to interview? And I said, Brandy.
Oh, good.
And they was like, please. I said, you just wait.
You got it.
And I got it.
Because your dreams are true.
They're coming true.
No, they are true.
They are true.
They are true. Just a matter of time.
Just a matter of time. As you said, divine timing.
Divine timing. Your dreams are already true. It's just a matter of time.
I thank you.
That's it. I love you.
I love you too.
It's true.
I'm going to keep on praying for you.
Keep on. And I'm going to keep praying for you.
That means so much to me.
And I love you. We're going to stay in touch, and everything is good.
Okay. That sounds great. We can take some pictures after this?
Yes, we can.
Well, that's all for the Phil Taitt Show. I want to thank Brandy for sharing her incredible story with me. She's only getting started. It's the next Brandy. I see in 20 years for her, she's doing bigger and better things. That's all for the Phil Taitt Show. I hope you were inspired. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye. What's up, everybody, and thank you so much for watching. This episode was brought to you by some of our friends, including We define personal style as an individual's ability to express themselves creatively beyond social norms. Also, personal style allows individuals to differentiate between themselves through small or large details. Unregistered Style is a personal style blog that highlights fashion, trends, brands, and advice. Written by an elite team, it is the purpose of the Unregistered Style team to establish a repertoire of fashion within the online community. On a weekly basis, we feature individuals and brands with unique styles and looks. Losing a new loved one is never an easy thing to do, but by creating an everlasting symbol of the life in which they lived can be entrusted into Timeless Monuments, a monument company which seeks to help grieving families select personable stones for their loved ones. Losing a loved one is never easy, but take comfort in knowing that your family member will be in the loving hands of professionals. Terry Watson Funeral Directors, serving the tri-state area for over 10 years in the state of New York City, offering an array of services specialized in personalized reposing, master skills in cosmetology and restorative art, creating a lasting picture that will soothe any discomfort. Terry Watson Funeral Directors can be found at Park Hill Funeral Home with spacious accommodations and parking for your family.